My name is Elias Spurni. I've been doing handstand for about 2 years now. I've achieved many skills like the one-arm handstand or the handstand push-up. In today's video, I'm going to show you the secret exercise that helped me to gain my strength. At the end, I'm going to show you a 3-step method to achieve the secret exercise. So if you want to learn the handstand push-up, or even the one-arm handstand, then this video is the answer. A big mistake calisthenics athletes make is not having a good handstand when training the handstand push-up. Now, there are two components in the handstand push-up. The handstand push-up itself and the handstand hold, or just the kick-up to get even an handstand, okay? I would say the handstand push-up, so just the going down and going up movement, is about 70% of the whole movement, and the kick-up and the little handstand hold after the kick-up is about 30%. Now, to perform the handstand push-up, it's not really that difficult, okay? The most important factor is just having strength. If you got a good amount of strength, so shoulder head, over the shoulder movement, over the shoulder strength, you have a pretty high chance to be able to perform the handstand push-up. Now, the only problem really is just to get even into handstand if your handstand is not good. Let's take me for an example. 4 months ago, I think it was 4 months or 3 months, let's just say 4 months ago, I had about 5 or 6 months of active handstand training, okay? And I was able to perform 2 reps of handstand push-up. The only problem, I needed 10 kick-up attempts just to get even the chance to perform a handstand push-up. And that even was just pure luck. Whenever balance is a huge factor in exercises, luck also comes in. And I stopped my handstand push-up training for 3 months because my training was like this. I wanted to do 10 sets of handstand push-ups. 5 sets of them were just kick-ups and failing the kick-up, not even holding the handstand. 4 of them was 1 clean handstand push-up, and the last was 3 reps of handstand push-ups. So it was really nice, but again, it was pure luck because my balance was lacking so hard. The more balance you got, less luck is needed. So if you are at the point right now, like I was before, I would just recommend you doing like 3 months of just handstand, just kick-ups, okay? The best way to get good in kick-ups is by doing kick-ups, okay? So if you do like just chest to wall holds or like planches, your kick-up doesn't get good. So you want to master a handstand entry, and the kick-up is just the easiest. So if you have a lower strength level, so not quite really the handstand push-up requirements, the best way to train the handstand experience and balance and the handstand push-up strength is just by doing kick-ups and pike push-ups. But I wouldn't really just do that, okay? I wouldn't really just do that. So what did I do? First of all, I did really much kick-ups, but I didn't really do pike push-ups, okay? I really didn't do pike push-ups. I didn't do it. You can do it, but I didn't do it, okay? So I just set them away for 1 moment, okay? But what did I do in order to get the handstand push-up strength? Because pike push-ups build your handstand push-up strength, and you need to have an exercise that builds you also pike push-up strength, handstand push-up strength. And now the secret exercise comes in. The frog stand to handstand. I think for me personally, why I didn't do pike push-ups or exercise related to that is because you use your legs. The main component is from the handstand and the handstand push-up that you just perform it on 2 hands. So what is the best exercise to get strength in them? To do exercises that are also performed on 2 hands. Now for the pike push-ups. What I didn't really find good is pike push-ups are usually performed with a bit of a narrow grip. Okay, a bit of a narrow grip. You lean more forward and your grip is a bit more narrow. In the normal handstand push-up or in the handstand push-up that I did, I used a pretty wide grip, okay? So about like that, about that. So if you do pike push-ups, do elevated wide grip pike push-ups. This is the best pike push-up variation that I would choose. A wide grip handstand push-up is the easiest. The more narrow you go, the more you have to lean forward and the harder it will probably get. Not for everyone, but for me, okay? So doing elevated pike push-ups is a really great answer, but not for me at the time. Because as I said, I used legs. You use legs and pike push-ups, and that is the thing that really triggered me. I didn't want to do exercises that aren't even performed in the same way as the main goal. So I trained the frog stand to handstand over and over and over and over and over and over and over. My training really just consisted of kick-ups and frog stand to handstand. I had lots of fails, so really lots of fails. I think like I needed like 2 weeks to get my first clean rep in. After that, I also needed like 2 months or something like that to get another or to get more consistent clean reps in. Now, why I think the frog stand to handstand is so beautiful, is so a nice skill, is because again it's performed on two hands. I think like if you do exercises performed on two hands, you will get better in exercises performed on two hands. But the two things that I liked the most is they train both. They train the handstand control and they train the handstand push-up strength. And why I like it is because it is easy. The frog stand to handstand is not near as hard or as difficult as the handstand push-up because it's a partial. It's a minimal partial handstand push-up rep, okay? The pushing up phase is like you're about that and then you just press up, okay? You're about that and frog stand to handstand and then you just push up. So it's a really partial handstand push-up. But that's why it's so good. And because the whole movement is a bent arm movement, you will get bent arm strength with every attempt you do. So for example, you do 5 sets of frog stand to handstand and you will fail every attempt. You will get strength because the whole movement is a bent arm strength. If you do like kick up, if you do negative handstand push-ups, okay, negative, and you do 5 attempts and only one you can do one clean negative. The other 4 attempts were just to kick ups and can't even get into handstand, then you don't even get bent arm strength out of it. So you just train the normal kick up, but that's what you did before. So why the first handstand is so good in my opinion, because the whole movement is a bent arm skill. The whole first and handstand is a bent arm. So with every attempt you do, even if you fail lots of times, you will get bent arm strength. So your shoulders really get to know what it's like to bend arm, okay? And because it is performed on just 2 hands, your handstand itself also will get better, okay? Because you have to do micro adjustments, okay? Micro adjustments. The best 3 steps to train the frog stand to handstand is just get a clean frog stand, do a clean headstand, so really get good at headstand. So do like entries for headstand, do lots of raises, do lots of things in headstand, so with the head, and then just spam frog stand to handstand. You also want to be doing, while you train these 3 steps, the kick up and like for example shoulder strength movement. So like if you do frog stand and headstand, you can also train pike push-ups. Nothing wrong with there, okay? But once you get the frogs into handstand, for me, it's just the best, or it was just the main key to unlock the handstand push-up by just mastering the frog stand to handstand. But again, it's also personal preference. You can do pike push-ups. Pike push-ups are really, really helpful. They got me to 3 clean reps of handstand push-ups. So 2 reps of handstand push-ups, I did them without pike push-up training, but the 3 reps of handstand push-ups, I did them with pike push-up training. So yeah, this video is also for people that like got 5 months of handstand experience. If you have 2 years of handstand experience and then decided to train the handstand push-up, then you don't need all of this. Then the best way is just to do just handstand push-up strength, okay? Because with 2 years of handstand experience, you got the 30%, you got the handstand balance and handstand experience right away, okay? So the 70%, as I said, to get the strength in handstand push-ups is not that hard, but to know what it's like to have the movement is also pretty difficult. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and a like down below. Subscribe and see you next time, guys.